Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on the second-ranked team, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He'll call for the fair catch here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it to the left. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Takes the grab. It's Palmer. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a 1st down. Textbook execution on the option.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And the Horned Frogs churn out another 1st down. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? The 30. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. Just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
The offense starts with excellent field position. Trying to find some room. It's Mancuso. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Important second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete and trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
Hey, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
Here's a serious gamble, folks. Coach going for it, backed up near his own end zone. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
And the Horned Frogs lining up here on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
With the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Has the 1st down still on the move. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. The Horned Frogs looking to run some tempo here. They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Hampton. Finding space at the 20. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, TCU.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They'll try the right here. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. And here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, East Carolina. It was a foot race and he won it.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the TCU offense takes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Here's the option play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
TCU 7.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Using his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a 1st down.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Gets rid of it on the move. The sure hands. It's Palmer. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Horned Frogs line up on 1st and 10 now. A quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now they'll run it on the toss, and they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught near the goal line. And he scores! Touchdown, Texas Christian. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Point after, not right through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And looking to throw now on 1st down. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Ball handed off. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Running play called on 3rd and short. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, drops back. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
So backed up to their 5-yard line. It's 2nd and long. The short completion of the tight end. And bulldozing his way through.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Nice throw, caught for a completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
That sack sets up a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Smith. And the ball to the ground. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Let's see how aggressive this offense gets. They can move into field goal range easily, but are they looking for more? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. The pass is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender who throws the interception.
The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Let's take a deep shot here. Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackled after the interception, and that'll be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Horned Frogs will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Wideout's now clustered. Play action here on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Horned Frogs are in the red zone. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. East Carolina's offense heads back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
1st down and 10. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts him in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
4th down, looking to throw for it. He's looking deep here. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time play.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball will be spotted about the 31.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. They'll feed the back again. A change of direction. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the wideout goes in motion. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
2nd down after the incompletion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Now they've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's complete downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Pirates starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense comes up to the line. He might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking for his back. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Going the other way. Can they catch him? At the 30 now. At the 10. Touchdown, Texas Christian. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return starts from inside the 20. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Incompletion makes it second down. They're going to run it. Solid game, moves the ball to the 37.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? They tackle him after a short return where they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the TCU offense takes the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
They'll run it to the right side. Second down play coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Ready up.
And the Horned Frogs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. That's a design quarterback keeper. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Got space looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And the beatdown continues.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. The quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Looking downfield. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
That's caught. It's Mancuso. The Pirates will come to the line to run the hurry up. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. The Pirates looking to keep this drive rolling. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. The Pirates have 1st and 10 here. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Pass caught, can he get in? And he's in! Touchdown, Pirates!
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And the extra point was up and good. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Hampton. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The Horned Frogs line up with a 1st and goal. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation.